will be Hillary High School.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to speak before the committee on behalf of the Indian River Lagoon, the St. Lucie River, the Caloosahatchee River, Pine Island Sound, Florida Bay, and our national treasure, the Everglades. My name is Rufus Wakeman. I'm a native Floridian. I've been a Coast Guard captain fishing guide for 32 years. I've been a waterfront resort owner for 18 years. I live with my family on the banks of the St. Lucie River, and my business is on the shores of the Indian River Lagoon. The damage that has been done to the St. Lucie River and the southern Indian River Lagoon is beyond comprehension. In fact, it's criminal. It's a direct result of massive discharges, and by massive, I mean in excess of 1.5 billion gallons of polluted fresh water a day. For over 100 days, these discharges have destroyed the valuable ecosystems that have thrived for millenniums, and something needs to be done. The Indian River Lagoon was, and could be again, one of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. Storage south of the lake is mandatory to send clean water south into the Everglades and then into Florida Bay. The ecosystems require this water for their survival. In turn, this will alleviate the discharges to my backyard on the St. Lucie River, as well as the Indian River Lagoon and the Caloosahatchee on the west coast of Florida. The destruction of the seagrass beds and fish nurseries is almost complete, and we can only pray that it doesn't affect the mangrove shorelines, which would be just devastating. When the discharges come and the algae blooms, my children and our dogs, pets, cannot go to the water. The smell, the toxicity, it places our lives in jeopardy. It's wrong, and this needs to be stopped. This is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. This is about the environment and the water. It's time to break the stranglehold the sugar industry has had on the situation for far too long. When is enough enough? I commend Senator Negron and Senator Bradley for their vision to implement SB 10 to build a reservoir south of the lake in an effort to alleviate the discharges and send the water south to the Everglades and Florida Bay. This must be accomplished, and I ask you, the committee, to approve this effort and move it forward. In closing, I'll say this. We as humans have the ability to move and at least to learn another trade. The environment and its creatures, great and small, do not have this luxury. It's our job to be stewards for the environment, and it's your job to ensure that this happens. Please find it in your hearts to move this bill to the next step and see it through to the governor's desk for final approval. I thank you for the opportunity and the time to speak.